Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. So, hey, my fellow Romanians, will you go to war with Russia? Yeah? Okay, go. Bye. So, will Romania declare war to Russia now? In the name of Ukraine or the name of the big boss? When I tell you, Romania probably will be activated pretty soon. Ukraine was activated, but it's already running out of steam. Therefore, you need new blood. Ready? Teddy? Freddy? Anyway, my friends, remember a few days ago, the Russians attacked, actually I think it was yesterday, that Reni port in Ukraine, right at the intersection of three countries. Conversion, Ukraine, Moldova, and Romania, which is located right here. And let me show you right here. See this Moldova, this is Ukraine, this is the war right here. This is Romania, right in this location here. Let's say port on the Danube River, right here. This is Reni. So the Russians attacked with 15 drones this port and destroyed a few things here. Supposedly there were 6 Romanian vessels picking up grain, and when the drones started the attack, the courageous Romanians took their shit and left on the other side of the Danube River, supposedly. Well, you can ask, hey, what were they supposed to do? Nothing. I'm just making it like that because I know Romanians. I'm Romanian too by birth, so right? So I must be the same way. That's why I'm with them over there. So what happened? You see, this is Romania, this is Moldova, this is Ukraine. Now, in 1939 or before 1940, when Stalin gave Romania an ultimatum, all this was part of Romania. So you take it down here, and from here everything was Romania. So actually, the Russians attacked Romania here. But hey, somehow this part was given to Ukraine, and this part was created as an artificial country called Moldova. All right, all this part right here, you see my little strong hand here. So from here, like this is how Romania used to be in 1940, before Stalin told the courageous Romanians, you give us this, okay? And Romania said, okay. So see my hand right here? Tick, 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 tick. This was the border. Tick, 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 tick. So all this is now outside of Romanian territory because of the strong guys from this capital here, Bucharest. They made a decision for everybody else. By the way, they gave the northwest of Transylvania to the Hungarians. They gave the southern part of Romania, the quadrilateral, to Bulgaria. They gave everything but that town, Bucharest. Yes. All right. So what's going on? Romanian ship damaged during Russian attack on Ukrainian port. Oh my God, that's a declaration of war right there. So the Romanian president Klaus Iohannis will get the Romanian nation go to war as they were waiting for such a long time. Now it's your time to put your money where your mouth is, or put your mouth where the cock is. Or let's put it that way for you guys. No? A lot of people, I like when other people are for, yeah man, let's do it, yeah. When it's about to do it, they do it. Hey, time out. Don't be in a hurry now. No, go. Now it's your time to beat those Russians that you want to beat for so long. And personally, I was not provided a satisfactory argument in why these guys supposedly hate the Russians. I'm not saying to love them, but because they are so intelligent to think that Russia is Soviet Union, without even understanding so much of the history. I made already 2 videos on that, one yesterday and another one maybe 2 days before, where I said, Romania, are you ready? Are you going to declare war now? No, they're not going to declare shit, unless they are telling them to do it. So it's up to those guys. Or the Ukrainians are making up shit, as they made before, in order to hopefully get NATO fight the Russians directly. That's the keyword, directly. They're fighting right now through the unfortunate Ukrainian nation, with these 4 weasels and more at in charge of the Ukrainian nation. As you have the Romanian Klaus Iohannis in charge of the Romanian nation. Okay, let's read this article. This article comes from Tuesday, 25th of July 2023. A Romanian ship sustained minor damage during a Russian attack on the Ukrainian port of Reni on the river Danube on the night of 23-24 July. The source, hotnews.ro, a Romanian news website citing the Romanian Foreign Ministry. The ministry said that representatives of the Consulate General in Odessa, which is temporarily operating in the ministry's central office, had investigated the incident with a Romanian ship in the port of Reni. Early reports received by representatives of the Romanian consulate from the Ukrainian authorities. So they received information from the Ukrainian authorities. The vessel sustained minor damage and continued its voyage. The Romanian foreign minister also said that no Romanian citizens were injured in the attacks against the Ukrainian port on the Danube. So you got what's going on here. And this is one thing I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you a lot of things, but regarding this, let's say I try to avoid getting in a fist fight. Okay, let's say I say, well, I don't wanna. Would you go? Which way you go? Would you go at about midnight, or let's say 11 p.m. at the bar in a very, very bad area of the city, or you would go to, let's say, a opera concert or classical music concert? Which one would give you more odds to have a little bit of fun? A or B? I'm going to give you a hint. A, of course. So I'm not saying you can't go to A. Most likely you're going to get in a fight. Now, if you go with a girlfriend, beautiful girlfriend, to A or B, or your wife, where is most likely that some people will just want to talk to your wife? A or B? The answer is the same. Okay? Now, I understand the Romanians are just helping, because that's the way we are. We help everyone. We are almost as the Americans, almost as good, you know. But anyway, they are helping and they do business over there. But where do you and with whom you do business? A country that's at war. Don't you go to the bar? It doesn't mean that the Russians have, I'm not saying the Russians are entitled to hit these guys over there. But don't you take a little bit of precautions? Or at least, my God, these guys at war, this is the risk we're taking. Or you expect the Russians not to hit you as collateral damage. As remember those Chinese, poor Chinese, the Chinese embassy in Belgrade in 1999 was just missiled down by a smart bomb, American smart bomb. Straight hit, bam, bada boom. It was just a collateral damage for some and their loved ones dead for others. But you see, collateral damage, loved ones. If you turn it around, these guys that consider it just a collateral damage would look at it, destroy those guys. Destroy, I want them, bam, bam, bim, boom, boom, boom. But here, so I'm glad that the Romanians were okay. The ship was just a little bit scratched with some poop, smeared or something. But still, expect more than that. Why? You go to the bar at 11 o'clock in one of the worst parts of the city, and you go with a beautiful woman. What do you think you're going to get over there? Yeah, you're thirsty, but maybe you should quench your thirst by, I don't know, using a honey pot or something like that instead of going to the bar. Okay? I'm waiting when more and more incidents where Romania will be go over there in the ring for us will happen. And then we find out when these guys, the Russians, kept saying, guys, you're doing the bidding, guys, we just protect ourselves from you, they are our gods, and yeah, they can help you. But you see right now Romania, I can say, is like a war zone. It has, I don't know how many countries over there with military equipment, with troops, with spies and so on in Romania. What do you think? That's the main target, the first target, and in Russia's proximity. Look over there. Not this one. Right here. Look over there. You're right here. You have all these border. Right here. This is a border protected. Do you think that transports are coming only from Poland here? Nothing from Hungary, probably from Slovakia, of course, and Romania. All this is used for bringing troops. And what do you think? The Russians are happy about it? But it's okay. The Americans will protect you when I hope it doesn't happen. But if something happens with Romania, what do you think the Americans will do? Go to the next host. And after the next host, when that's bombarded to death, you're going to go to the next one and the next one. And they're always going to be outside of the city. But you and your neighbor, you will get in scuffles. Because they from there, they protect you because they know better. And you have something with your neighbor instead of discussing the issue with your neighbor. I mean, it's so idiotic. Put this in the real life. Put this, you're friends with a guy from 3 continents away, but with your neighbor, you just gouge your eyes out whenever you meet. How stupid that is. I mean, what is so idiotic or impossible to solve with your neighbor? I mean, get rid of that, oh, they're bad, and you're good, huh? Yeah. That's the end of the conversation. I remember when I was a kid, and I learned in school, I think it was the 4th grade or so, and I learned, it must be in 4th, because in the 4th grade we started learning history. So our teacher, Rada, told us that Romania is one of the only countries that never fought a war, of aggression, like going and fighting, attacking other countries. And he was very proud of it. This was instilled in us as children. Why? We are good people. That was the point. We are good people. We defend. We don't mind our business, so on. And I remember I went and I told my dad, I said, hey, happy about it. And I said, you know that we are the only, and my father said, why do you think so? Why do you think that's so? And I said, because we are good or something. And he said, well, isn't that because we were impotent? Isn't that because we were weak and you couldn't go and fight others? But I said, by the way, why don't you look in the Balkan Wars and you see who was who and what was what? And he said, why don't you look in, I think it was 1920, the Hungarian-Romanian Wars, that Romania went to Budapest over there? He said, were those, defensive wars? Why don't you go and check it out? And so I was in the 4th grade, what do you want? But just gave me some look into it. It's not quite like so. So I understand that thing, that we are good because we can't do shit, and they are bad because they can do shit. But anyway, what can I say? That's why the bullies usually are not weak people, usually are tougher people. But anyway, because they can. Weak people like empathy as a virtue. They like, all together. Nobody's better than anybody else because I'm the idiot here. So I don't want to be shown as an idiot. So no, intelligence should be banned. We're all the same, no differences. But if you are and you understand that everybody's a dumbass compared to you, you don't want to be dragged down. You say, no, your dumbass is right here, and I'm very smart and very strong. Like the United States does. Hey, why should I be dragged into, I don't know, having compromises with Syria, when I can just land over there and have military presence and take their oil? Why not? Of course, from a weak perspective, oh my God, that's not fair. From a strong guy's perspective, I'm entitled to do this. What are you talking about? Move over. Bye. The problem is this. These guys are also saying that they are the good guys when they do this kind of things. Now, that's where they lose me. So I'm saying the strong guy should be in charge. Definitely. The intelligent one, the strong one, the good organism, the strong organism, the most able organism. That should be in charge, not the weak. No. The weak should be the weak. What, do you want the weak to be in charge? Like we have in a democracy? The weak, look at those guys who are in charge, supposedly. One that is barely, and the other one who's like, bam, bam, boom, boom, bam, bam, doesn't even know how many continents are on this planet, and so on. I mean, don't start me. Look at Blinken, look at Milley, look at Austin, look at, what's the other, Jake, whatever, look at, too many. I can find one intelligence, let's put it this way, that I would say, yeah, man, that's an intelligent, a strong guy. Look at Karine Jean-Pierre. Look at those pieces of quality. So I don't like when they say, well, I'm strong, but I'm the best, I'm good-hearted, and I obey with the law. We're all equal, but I do whatever I want. This is what happens. I don't like that. I mean, I like the strong to, be strong, but when you say, well, I'm also the good one here, you kind of lose me. Why? Because you did this, you did that, and there's not evidence of being kind of good. You know what I mean? You're strong. Yeah, you are the strongest. But don't take the little medal of goodness a little bit and put it down here. Okay? How? Look at the history. I don't have to give you so many examples. You can find them yourself. And if you really need them, look at atomic bombs, okay? And look at Vietnam. If you want to look at Korea, look at Korea. Look at any other wars. Look at Yugoslavia. Look at Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, Syria, and Ukraine. I know we're the defenders of truth, and we took over Europe. Again, they're strong, but hey, we are partners. We are NATO. Who's NATO? When have you heard, let's say, Bulgaria telling NATO, no man, we're not going to do this way? Anybody said, okay, Bulgaria said that. When you hear United States, we're going to do it, and everybody did it. I never heard, Romania saying we're going to do this, and everybody said, yes, Romania, and United States said, no, and everybody said, yeah, but did you hear what Romania said? No, because that's the US organization, they're the boss, but supposedly they're all equal. In the European Union, we're all equal. They're not equal, but anyway. Let's go back here and let's do it, my friends. The Romanians are going to attack. You're not going to attack anything until you're told to. And you're going to push. You're going to push things until an incident, unfortunate incident will occur. And then you say, well, there's no way going around, and you're going to be pushed from behind to give us a few things, and then you're going to do it. And then what? Those guys that, let's do it, I want to see you go there. I won't go. I'm a weasel. I don't feel okay. I think I have some problems. Can't go. And I'm old. Yeah, okay, I'm old. So I'm old. I can't go. I would go if I were younger. All right. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.